I can't find that. I keep the blue pad for podcast shit, thank yous. So I don't know who sent what. Someone sent bingo, like this, it's like basically a scarf, but it's a mermaid size and length scarf that goes from your chest to your,
That's not a scarf.
But it's scarf-like material.
It's knitted.
Yeah, it's knitted. She couldn't fit through it. I don't know.
It's like a.
You're making it sound like a donut.
I know, but I'm saying I have all these.
It's like a sleeping bag that has a fishtail on the end, so it looks like you're a mermaid and you're.
Oh yeah. They're all the rage.
I couldn't figure it out. She couldn't figure it out. I'm doing a lot of shit. Oh, this is from John John Palermo. Thank you for sending that thing we couldn't figure out. We
parla italiano.
A bit of a tough
Italy.
week. Joanne Cannon and Chris Kilroy sent something. Someone sent like a $50 Amazon card.
Damn.
I don't know who
Kilroy was here.
Marianne Hanley sent something and it's written down somewhere. Marianne Hanley, my old neighbors growing up. That was very nice. Thank you, Marianne Hanley. I know it's something fucking weird and cool. Some guy sent his last $2 out of his wallet to Bingo's medical funds. His name is Garetta from Coppell, Texas.
Couple.
And
It was a couple dollars. Stop.
oh, Tom Konopka's on the
Bing,
podcast.
bing, bing.
Oh, this is. Oh, we already did this one. That's
What is it?
Lexi. That's the fucking panties. That's.
Oh,
Oh,
that was on the
they're still. Are they
Swapcast.
still in that bag outside?
Did you guys even open those yet?
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Marianne Hanley. She sent the Bingo watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. With the rolled
rolled up Coke
with the
dollar.
rolled up Coke dollar. Bingo said that's definitely a Coke dollar.
Yeah,
That was cool.
And then she said she sent a shirt. There's been a couple of shirts that showed up, so I don't know what shirt was mine or. And
All of them.
Who knows? Thank you, everyone, for the Amazon gift card.
Bless
Hope
your
Bingo
heart.
figured
Did
out
Bingo
how to
say
use
that
it.
she had to thank someone for this before I could have it?
Oh yeah,
that's
Sal
about-
Volcano sent her the
That's
IP in
Sal's.
pools.
IP in pools.
Right.
It's a trucker hat that I told Hennigan he could have. No, Sal Volcano sent that.
So instead, it's going to go to a thrift
I at
store.
least need a picture
Yeah,
first.
exactly. Yeah, grab it while you can, Brian.
I do have to say thank you to Jeremiah.
That's enough.
Jeremiah for sending 6 Bibles.
Wow.
I was cleaning up, and we're getting some new merch in at the
That's a
store,
biblical name.
and
You're always cleaning up.
the water has stopped raining in from the ceiling, so we're moving stuff around. And I found 6 Bibles that I forgot to say thank you for. And he sent 6 Bibles because he quit his job at a hotel and took what he could,
A small hotel.
but security walked him out, and he could only grab 6.
Believe me, there's a lot more Bibles that people send me where
There's rooms
because
full
we
of it in
haven't
this
been on the
fucking-
road in so long. I don't say thanks anymore. They're a burden to me. All they are is a reminder of how much I'm not working. They're not a burden in my head when I get them.
I see.
I just open a package. It's a stolen Bible, and I go, fuck.
it's a reminder. It's like seeing an Avis receipt.
It's a kick in the ass from your dad going, you got to get a job. I'm trying, Dad.
The intent was well.
Thank you, Brian, for the 2 Bibles that you got from Sierra Vista.
And Jeremiah.
You're welcome.
Yes. Merch sales going good with the Near the Wild T-shirt. We're sold out of 2Xs. Who'd have thought?
I got the first one. Thank you very much.
It's weird, like
Chaille.
smalls and 2Xs.
Yeah.
I don't know how that. Maybe they're putting the small on their real doll.
Whoa. Real doll
Jesus.
reference. Oh, can't touch that.
Those are valued customers,
Want to.
Chaille.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
He thought he'd just stick that in.
I wanted to read. I'm going to save it until Chad's here.
Yes.
Because
Chad.
again, I 8 days or something before the deadline for this book, and I'm going, there's no fucking way I'm going to finish this in time. But I have an email that I want to read, but I want to wait for Chad.
Is it that long missive that you sent me? Like that super long, all caps?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
Christ.
Yeah,
We'll
wait for
I
Chad.
have notes on that one too, so I'm glad we can all dissect
special.
that all at
Well,
once.
tonight, I don't want to be on this podcast. Tom Konopka, Brian Hennigan, and
Brian
Ggreg
Hennigan.
Chaille will be
Yes.
carrying this. I have to get back to the fucking book, but I know we're going to be backed up for podcasts if I don't do it. But I'm going to save that for Chad Shank. I didn't even tell him I'd be here.
A good call.
I know if he's going to drive all the way out, I'm going to drink with him all night. And then
We all are.
again, I will have the booze shakes that I have. I'd work on the book, but I can't really type. I can type a lot, but
Yeah.
they're not the right keys.
They're close, but not.
I can't
not-
feel my
not close
fingers or my soul.
enough. Or myself. Damn.
So it's going good?
Yeah, I think it's going very
It's
well.
actually,
He's fucking tearing it up.
fucking write a book in 2 months.
Well, there are reasons it had to be 2 months.
Any comedian who, all right, like if Hedberg,
Yes.
who did, like I have a lot of stories in this book, just all these old road stories. But if you, like Hedberg had jokes. He didn't have 15-minute bits like I have. He had jokes. And if you threw them all, well, he didn't need to segue them. I need to fucking, it's like if you put all of Hedberg's jokes together and go, okay, now segue them.
Yeah.
No.
Shit.
Yeah.
They're non
It's fractal.
sequiturs, right?
They're
Is that what-
non sequiturs.
the way he would go from one.
My stories kind of feel like
Life.
well, they're non sequiturs in that. Well, I can't go from 1993 to 2008 without. Well, you were not at all, and now you're going back to.
Oh, fuck that. Just Tarantino, the whole fucking thing. It's all fucking great.
Pulp Fiction?
They're all short stories and they're all fucking killer. Go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is basically what is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How could it not be that? Or else you'd be writing 50 different volumes.
I
of it.
get.
Part
We
one,
have
part
a
two, part
vague
three.
through line,
Yeah.
and it's working.
Yeah.
It's just not working in 8 days left. Oh fuck! Because we keep coming up with other stories.
Yeah, it's true. It's
That's
endless.
the problem.
This is part one.
Is fucking Coots,
Oh, Christ.
Chilkoot Charlie's.
Anchorage, Alaska.
Fucking Becker and
Well, the problem is that
Chaille.
we start talking about these stories, the ones I have in the book,
Right.
with all the Alaskans who've come to visit recently, and it just blows up into more stories. And you're like, this is a fucking, like, Coots is a book.
Without a
Coots
doubt.
is a movie. Coots
Coots
is
is a
everything.
fucking movie.
Like, I can't have 2/3 of a book of all my road stories about one fucking bar,
That you played once a year for 10 years.
but has the best stories.
I agree with you 100%, but I think you're playing it smart in that
We're
you're paying
teasing it.
paying
I
it
think
out.
That's what Tom was saying. We're
Teasing it, baby.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
There's a
I
good
was- didn't
tease.
say that?
I mean,
It's
there's a good tease that came up with the day, and I don't think this is a spoiler alert thing, because when we were conducting research for the book, we ended up having to research the phrase.
But no. There's a lot of shit that, I see what you're. I know where you were going, but let's kill it.
It's dead, apparently.
But we just spent 5 days in a hotel. Is it a hotel? No, it's a motel.
Yeah,
it's a
it's a flop
Holiday
house.
Inn, hotel.
It was a middle class flop house.
It was a fine flop.
Oh!
That's
It
not
was
a
a
bad
very
thing.
good flop house.
Sierra
Sierra
Vista.
Vista is incredibly quiet all the time. You can sleep for days and wake up and nothing has changed.
Brian, your picture of it was fucking great on Twitter.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah.
It's we found this extended stay kind of place where they
and they were obsessed with us having parties. I arrived. I arrived. Doug had already been there.
Not you, but your kind.
Let me set it up. Let me set it up.
Is that so wrong?
I stayed at the Motel 6 for a night. It had no refrigerator, no
Never.
mini fridge,
Nothing.
no.
The one you stayed at before. So you went back to kind of repeat that process.
No, it's not.
Another one?
Yeah, no, the one I stayed at before was the Sierra Suites.
Oh, wow.
Great. But twice the price. Sure. Still wicked cheap. But Motel 6, $27 a night.
Yeah.
But it was kind of sketchy.
You're filling the bottom of the pool at that price.
But there was no microwave or mini fridge.
Nothing. No accoutrement.
Or sense of safety.
No, nothing. Just a lot of fucking towels.
So
Yeah.
Stop mammoting my fucking dialogue.
Thank you, David.
So I stayed there one night, and then I the next morning I called around to a bunch of the places on Expedia. Like, yeah, $44 a night. The fuck is that? Sounds like someone texting. Is that
Alive.
Bingo? Are you texting out there?
I'm hearing clicking.
Tick tock tick tock tick tock.
Yeah. Oh, it's
goodbye.
Tom's old phone. It's trying to communicate. He wants him back. You can have it. Tracy.
So I call around to the places on Expedia. Hey, do you have a fridge? And I found this place that has like regular suites. Not suites like Vegas.
Budget suites, not them.
No, it's a place where
If you
orange vested guys who do long-term construction have monthly rates.
Yeah, cool.
We're gonna have full fridge and a kitchen and shit like that. And
Road crew. Like a road crew hotel.
And the point is smoking rooms. Yeah, I need to smoke here. So my choices are here in the FunHouse, where every fucking minute the dog is scratching at the fucking door, or someone's fucking coming in to grab some shit, or I know I can put on hockey and call Tracy up and go, let's watch hockey. I hate writing a book. Yeah, so I went to Sierra Vista, this fucking military town 25 miles away, and get a shitty smoking room to the point where Brian Hennigan,
Here it comes.
I had to launder not just my pants, my trousers, but also my fucking bag. My bag was so infused with cigarette smoke. I thought, I can't even take this on the plane. People would be looking at me going, where's that smell coming from?
Smokey Bear.
I've never smelled myself being smoky that much. And I'd wake up in the morning and I was in my room, which I'm not smoking in, obviously, because I don't smoke. And I'd be like, what's that horrible smell? And it's me, you know?
It's me.
Oh, yeah. So,
But that whole floor, when we went there the other day, that whole floor, you're walking down it, and there are no smoking rooms near the elevator on that floor.
Yeah.
And I don't imagine you'd have to not have a nose to be put in the non-smoking room.
if you're in one of those rooms near the elevator, they must
fucked.
really dislike you. Because apart from it, the elevator makes one of the loudest, like the wrong answer noise. when it's
Family Feud.
Yeah.
Everybody says.
Wrong room. And then the ice cube machine dispenses these fucking tiny marbles of noise that go like this, you know, and you're right next to that.
I'm guessing you had an elevator room.
No.
No. We were the ones who had to go get ice. Going, we're waking up the whole floor.
Yeah.
Because when I checked in, I was calling around trying to find smoking room. Do you have microwave, refrigerator?
A kitchenette type thing.
Got it. $44 a night. Fucking, we'll match Expedia, no problem.
Cool.
And they were very nice, but I said, do you have, because Brian's coming in, I think against my will, I'm not sure.
What?
I don't know. That's my problem with drinking is I don't know if it was my idea a week earlier. Oh, I'm coming. How long are you staying? What did I get in Thursday? Well, for how long? Till Tuesday. I'm like,
Look at Brian.
God damn. And I said this on the phone to him. I go, how long are you staying? Till Tuesday? Fuck. Why? And then I go, maybe I told him to do this. I'm just trying to get the fuck away from everybody. And when Brian's coming, then it's who's going to stay in what house where. I've been staying in the little house where Brian would stay. Like, fuck this. I woke up the next morning. I went to Sierra Vista.
Which was very effective.
Shambhala.
There you go. I fucking General Rommeled the situation. Anyway,
you magnificent bastard, you.
Shut up.
You became so pushy about visiting that it made him go somewhere else?
Basically.
Way to go, Way to go, General.
Basically.
Oh, he went somewhere else where Doug was very productive. It was very productive.
Listen,
It's a win-win.
there's no disputing the fact that
No one
when he
can argue
goes
that
somewhere and there's no distractions that he can be productive.
That's it.
But
But anyway,
I find
so
it curious that
it's
you're
his
taking
happy
credit for
place.
that, Mr.
Doug,
Rommel.
when did the issue of the parties come up?
The what?
The issue of the parties.
With the hotel.
Oh, when I called, I asked if I could get this room. And then I called back because I remembered you're coming here. And she said, I said, do you have adjoining rooms that one's smoking, the other, it doesn't matter. And she said, yes, we do. How many people are you? You're not having any parties, are you? And I said, no.
Uh-oh.
Then I show up to check in. I just called. I had to pay a $20.
Will this be credit card or
It's fucking right off the base.
Yeah.
Where you go, all right, these
We're
fucking
Machuca.
19-year-old military guys are fucking whooping it up with fucking half-dollar whores and fucking as SWAT raids.
Go on. So you arrived.
So I arrive and I said, I just called, and she goes, how many people for the 2 rooms? And she was very nice, which is weird for the Patel Motel Mafia.
Patel?
Usually the Patels.
Oh, fuck.
Well, you haven't been on the road, Tom.
No.
When you go low budget like we do on the
remember
road.
the Hoosier place?
Fuck yes, I remember every one of
I
those.
slammed
places.
Bingo's hand in the door.
Yes.
For good luck.
Well, of course.
Is it like the Patel Leads in Glengarry? Or
Yes.
it's got to be an equivalent there.
Fucking Shiva.
Fucking Shiva can fucking reach up and never. Fucking Ricky Roma.
The Patels own all the low budget motels in America the same way the mafia owned vending and
What?
Yes.
There is no mafia.
Low interest, small business loans in the late 80s.
The same way that
early
the
90s.
Koreans own the flower business.
Like was it-
That
But
type of
it-
thing.
It's literally the name Patel. They own so many of these low rent extended stays, America's best
Travel lodge.
Travelodgy kind of places in middle America and they're always really rude. So this woman was out of context being very nice, but still saying, how many people do you, I go, look at me. I'm a 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
I'm not having a party. I know what you probably go through. And she was really sweet.
Sure.
But kept,
I
but
know.
how many people?
Yes.
I go, there might be a third if a blue-haired girl shows up. You live in Bisbee. We're the next town over. And
Yeah.
if you see a blue-haired girl, that's the only extra person that will be stopping by.
That's it.
What has she seen?
So, well,
She sees Doug and thinks
was that the end of
party
your
time.
was that the end of your interrogation, or was there more?
Yes.
No, that
was
was
it.
that was it
That was the
until
read.
you showed
Then
up.
I show up.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Party.
Yeah.
Mr. Burning Man.
They
shaking
Burning
off
Man.
the
Yeah.
Burning Man dust.
They
With
saw
his
me.
fur boots.
They saw me parking that Chevy Malibu and thought, "Whoa, here comes Mardi Gras!" And so I go in and I say, my friend's already checked in. I believe he's got the keys. And then she obviously thinks, oh, I can spring one on him because he's probably not expecting this. She says, yes, how many are you? She does exactly the same question.
Catch him in a lie.
And I went, I said, it's just me. She said, no, in total, how many are you? And I said, there's me and Doug. And then she said, this is the bizarre thing, there are other people already up there. What? And I'm thinking, well, maybe Chaille and Tracy are here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just said, I'll call you when I get there and let you know how many people. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I go up and tell him this and say, you have to call down and tell them how many people are there. And I thought again, knowing our group's background, I thought it was kind of a prank, and that she had clued me into the fact that you'd hidden someone in my room.
Yeah, she tipped you off.
Who was going to jump out Cato style? I'm like,
yes.
And I'm thinking,
the old refrigerator blade.
Doug saying to me, no, it's just me. I'm thinking, yeah, good one. Yeah, wait till I try to hang up my coat.
Hennigan's like jumpy the whole time.
Yeah.
What was that?
And he had to phone her up and hey,
fuck,
listen, just
funny.
to reassure you, it's only us.
So what she was really doing was trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah.
Well, divide and conquer. God damn it, it's everywhere.
We kept extending our stay because at that point we're there for
That's
2
what it's
days,
called.
and then we.
American Chaille. It's an extended stay. Exactly. Here's a surcharge.
Hey, eventually she stopped asking. I brought a copy of my book in before Brian even got there. I go, no, I'm not having a party. I'm writing a book, and I need a smoking room because my smoke bothers my wife at home.
Yeah, but saying to someone in Sierra Vista that you're there to write a book, you might as well say you're there to become the next pope. I mean,
but that's why. Listen, Brian, I brought a copy of my book that I had in my bag back down to the front desk and said, just so you know I'm not lying, I'm writing the follow-up to this book.
Yes.
Can I look at that?
I mean, we all look the same to them.
Is this real?
Well, it's the only time I was happy my face is on the fucking cover of it.
Yeah.
And she goes, can I look at that? I go, yeah, but I need it back because you wouldn't like it. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, trust me,
Yes.
you wouldn't like it.
Now she gets a chapter.
Well, when I said I was writing a book, she made some kind of smart-assy comment. Not smart-assy, but
Sassy.
disingenuous comment about, will you make sure you put our name in the book?
Okay.
No, don't worry.
It's already on the podcast.
Keep it up. Keep it
Be
up.
careful what you wish for.
Exactly.
But it was productive, and there was a delicious Mexican restaurant.
Fuck, I wish I could drop the name of that place.
Where was it? Was it on Fry?
The one that was next door to the Sierra Suites that I first stayed at. Didn't you come out there? No.
I
What was
stay
that-
when
what
you
was
go to
on
Sierra
the,
Vista, I stay away.
Thank you.
What was on the menu? Anything that stands out?
I guess
Everything.
tacos and burritos
It's
and
back to
enchiladas
tacos.
and
It's the be careful the plate is hot kind of Mexican.
Oh, nice.
It's
That's
not,
is good.
but it's
Yeah, that's
dim lit, full bar,
beautiful.
Yeah.
jalapeno margarita.
When he told me
Mexican food.
there's a great Mexican restaurant we're going to go to, I was obviously thinking, yeah, this is going to be great. Because
Really good.
It was really good.
That's
like
great.
even when you walked in, it was like, wow, you'd go to this place in LA, maybe. That type
Mexican
of.
is
what
the
we
best.
did go to the place
Mexican and
that
Italian,
Chad
thank you.
said recommended.
Bingo's here. What's that?
It's the place next to Midas. You didn't go to that place. It's like a little taco stand.
No,
but
this
it's
is
a brick and mortar.
This is a
right.
plate is hot.
Yeah.
It's called La Casita.
La Casita.
La Casita.
La
next
Casita
to
Mexican restaurant and cantina in Sierra Vista gets our vote.
Next to the Sierra
Muchísimas
Suites,
gracias.
which I would have written the entire book in if it wasn't twice as much as the extended stay, which was twice as much as the Motel 6. I met them in the middle.
So it worked out.
But I once I start writing, I can't eat. I get so fucking geared up.
You smoke a lot though too. So I
do.
mean that's
No, but you zen
part of it.
in. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
No, it's the cigarettes.
Of course it is.
It's panic.
They
Once you
draw
get into
you
a
in.
panic, where I start looking at the book, going, I look at that little bottom right-hand corner of my laptop. I go, what's the date? What's the time?
Yeah.
All right, I have 13 more days
Yeah.
and 8 hours.
Yeah, TikTok.
And then I get into such a fucking panic.
Yeah, it's fucked.
We should get a countdown clock to put in the funhouse. I just thought of a doomsday clock
Yeah.
for Doug.
Yeah.
Everything just
It's in my head. Don't worry.
it's already there.
God damn, and I'm writing about all sorts of fun I've had. I'm going, why am I not having fun? I feel like a fraud writing about fun.
Writing about fun.
that I've had when I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have fun eventually. No, you're not gonna. Because as soon as you get done with this book, you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do for an act on the road, and you're gonna be just as panicked as you were writing the fucking book.
Almost
Morgan
instant-
Murphy, Doug Stanhope, and possibly Brett Erickson. I haven't
Oh,
decided. I ebb and flow on whether I should drag Brett Erickson into this tour. I think I'm going yay.
Yeah. That'd be a trifecta right there. No fucking doubt. Morgan and Brett, fuck.
I might even be there for a few dates just to stop you having fun. But
All right, let's take a break, and we will be back after these messages.
I think you should say that line and then let chaos.
Don't worry, I'll fix whatever.
Okay.
No, you don't worry, because after spending 5 days in Sierra Vista in some smoking hotel room working on my book, we came back and I go, I need to eat something. And Chaille says, hey, you want a baked potato? And I go, yeah, I could eat that. I just need to get some food in my system so I can get back to drinking and writing and Adderall and Xanax.
Are you both fucking retarded? It's ridiculous. It's for fucking less than $10 per meal. Blue Apron delivers all the fucking ingredients you need in each meal. It's just fucking shut up. It's a fucking step-by-step, easy-to-follow recipe card with pre-proportioned ingredients, and it can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. So what's your fucking problem with your fucking book? Tell us again.
What I'm trying to say is that I came back and he offered me a baked potato, and I said, well, is there sour cream? Because you can't. I know you're from a fucking slang-tongued, fucking tasteless country of fucking people who eat cabbage and tasteless things. They eat Soylent Green where he's from.
Soylent Green is people.
He brought me to a country. This is how I know Brian Hennigan. He brought me to a country where they eat Soylent Green, where we actually went to a baked potato stand where I was almost crying because there's no food with flavor, and they were out of butter and sour cream.
Fuck. That's
Like,
not right.
Who would eat a potato?
Butter
So
and sour
today,
cream.
when I just needed some sustenance to try to get through the rest of the
Shut up. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm not done. You brought me to a place where it was commonplace to eat a regular baked potato with nothing. And you looked at me like I was a bitch.
Yeah, and now I understand. I saw the fucking light. I understand what fucking flavor is. I've moved here. I'm a refugee with a fucking purpose. And that purpose is to sell fucking Blue Apron pre-prepared meals with all the fucking ingredients, including fucking butter, if it's fucking necessary, okay? As long as it's appropriate to the meal in question. And you can have it for less than $10 a fucking meal, including if you're fucking forlorn about your life after you're just being holed up in some shithole writing a fucking book. How can it be more clear?
Do they have bacon bits?
Yes, they have bacon bits, but not just that. This week's menu, and I fucking shit you not, includes lamb, beef, and mushroom stew with Parmesan potatoes and chives.
And chives.
They only had chives in Edinburgh.
Well, Mel, that's the whole point. Now, everywhere is a veritable cornucopia of degustation.
That's my
because
last
you
name.
can have, in addition to the lamb beef mushroom stew shite, you can also have
say that again.
seared chicken and pearl couscous with crispy capers and blood orange sauce. I shit you not. That is going to be delivered to you by Blue Apron, and it will amaze your taste buds in a way that will make you think that that journey to the fucking UK was but a total eclipse of your tongue.
Oh, fuck.
But you used to tell me that I should just eat a bland baked potato when you first took me on as a client.
That is fucking true, because that's all you are worth. You are a piece of shit comedian who had groped his way across the Atlantic like some fucking water snail and somehow found purchase on our shores. And we were obliged to feed you. So anything worked in those circumstances.
When you first booked me, you told me when I said I've never seen an uncircumcised penis that I should just be happy that anyone was giving me penis at all, much less an undressed baked potato.
This still holds to be true. Nevertheless, one of the third options with Blue Apron this week, and honestly, folks, this is just off the fucking charts magnificent. Udon noodle soup with miso and... Wait, I don't mean hard-boiled, I mean soft-boiled eggs. Udon noodle soup with miso and soft-boiled eggs. Get that down your esophagus, Jumbo.
You could say udon in Japanese because I know you speak fluent Japanese. What is
Saru mo ki kara ochiru, as we say in Japanese. Monkeys also fall from trees. An indication that I also am prone to human error. One thing I'm not in error about is this. You can get your first 3 meals free. I'm not talking for money. I mean free at blueapron.com/Stanhope.
2 slashes?
No, that's a good point. Just 1 slash. So it's blueapron.com/Stanhope.
Do you think that my fans and listeners might take advantage of this by just getting 3?
That's what we fucking hope. It's a fucking marketing ploy. Okay? Blue Apron aren't fucking morons. Okay? They understand that once your fans have gone to the trouble of trying to get 3 free meals, which they're entitled to like any homeless person, okay? They will probably be so dumb that they'll still leave their credit cards online for the rest of eternity.
Do you think that my fans have credit cards? Or do you think that my fans might just be as retarded drunk as I am and just take on this? What's the word?
Burden.
Burden.
Eric Burden.
Yes! That's exactly what we know. We've done fucking Blue Apron. They're fucking cosmic geniuses. They've done analysis of your fans and know they've got fucking credit cards. They wouldn't be here talking to us and to them if they don't. They had fucking credit card. Everyone get a fucking credit card. They know they've got credit cards and they know they're forgetful. So they're willing to fucking, dangle this fucking, 3 meals for nothing more than a fucking sign up.
But Brian, honestly, can't you see that they will incur credit card debt of all the things that they purchased because we told them to do it, and now their student loans and their fucking hydrocephalic babies will not be taken care of just for a free, beautiful gourmet meal.
Not just one beautiful gourmet meal, I should say. 3! A whole day's worth.
3?
And furthermore,
Are you saying 3?
their whole life will be
Fuck
filled.
a retarded baby!
Their whole life will be
3
filled
meals!
beyond capacity with delicious comestibles. And they'll have nothing else. And they'll have nothing else to worry about. They'll be satiated beyond their imaginations. And no amount of credit card debt will ever lift that delightful burden from their tongues.
I guess what you're telling me is that those kids wouldn't really live very long anyway. So sign up to blueapron.com/Stanhope so that those kids that you wish you had aborted can eat one last time.
3 last times.
Oh, wait, 3 last times. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm the worst pitch man ever for those dead kids. No, the fucking Sarah McLaughlin, the sad, in the arms of Blue Apron. It's a sad puppy that's eating cumin-encrusted pork chop.
Oh, yes. Blue Apron. A better way to cook.
A puppy. At the Stanhope Farts Festival here in Bisbee, we had a pre-screening of Henry Phillips' new movie, Punching Henry.
Yeah,
Henry I forgot
Phillips.
I was even in the movie, and it fucking killed.
It did
Not
fucking
like
kill.
Hollywood killed, where everyone has to show up at a premiere and clap because their name was in the credits as a fucking gripper or a fucking pole dancer or whatever the fuck they do. No, it killed on funny level.
Yes.
Because these fucking rubes don't know comedy for shit, and they fucking loved it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's coming out. What's the tangible?
It's out now on streaming media.
Right.
And on the 24th, it's available in select markets.
What's it called?
It's called Punching Henry.
Punching Henry. I
Punching
fucking
Henry.
said it.
It's a sequel when it doesn't need to be a sequel. You'll
Right.
get the whole thing. But I'm hoping, I keep calling Sierra Vista to see if they're going to show it. I don't think
Yeah.
we're on the list.
Fuckers.
God damn it.
We could, but now I got too much shit to do.
No.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
no,
say
you could
we
juice it,
should
but
show
nah.
Punching Henry here
Yeah.
in the theatrical. I got too much shit.
We
to
showed
do.
it at the Farce
busy.
Festival. That was going to be the screening out on the patio.
Oh, it was killer.
And everyone was going to be here outside.
Yeah.
And then we had a torrential downpour where it was coming in sideways
Yeah.
into the patio.
Yeah.
And we had to bring it inside. And some of the people that were here couldn't even watch it because everyone was packed into the FunHouse because we had to put it on the screen here. So we might do another screening here. I'm going to try and get.
We had to sit outside.
Yeah. In the morning.
Chad's never
It's
seen
raining
it.
like a fuck.
Chad only heard us laughing because he was outside.
We were outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you outside?
I was going in and out.
Yeah.
But so
There's
I'm
no
trying to get
smoking in the.
I'm trying to get a
so I
screening
had
out
to
here.
go in and out.
I would like to do a screening at the Royale.
That would be,
Oh,
the,
now
that,
there
that,
you
would be,
go.
that would be the thing to do.
Fuck
There
yes.
you go. That is the fucking move. We love you, Henry Phillips.
And now back to where I was doing that. What? I'm sorry. What? Hey, we're back.
A name that came up
As he's shaking.
in our conversation over the past, and again, I don't think this is fucking something we need to. Anthony Clark.
Oh wait, you were there for that.
I know.
Yeah. Anthony Clark is alive and well. I don't know if that is still going around the comedy world where Anthony Clark has just disappeared. Well, I get his phone number.
All right. From.
Hey, what are you, a fucking rat cocksucker?
Oh, sorry. Well, no, it's easy because I mean,
How many times do we have to fucking edit you
oh
out?
Jesus.
Yeah, no,
You got work at it.
nothing. No, you don't. You don't really need to edit
Don't
that
needs.
out. It's just busting.
But we were trying. You,
No hay nada.
you were just curious, like what happened to him? Like, where is he? What's he doing?
Yeah, Anthony Clark. It's a long story. That
I tell you something. We can talk about
Yes.
South by Southwest.
We'll be.
We can have
there you go.
Hey.
Carry it.
So-
First of all, all the dates right now are on the website.
Yes,
that are
there's a bunch more coming very
the
soon.
remake,
Yeah.
the rebooking.
All of March.
Yeah,
Yes,
Pretty
and
much.
then Reno, Doug's
Yes.
birthday, and then
That's good. Yes, good
Yeah.
point. 50th
25th
birthday party, Reno.
Yeah,
Doug insisted on it.
I love it.
I said that we actually
The biggest
changed,
little town
We
in the
actually
world.
changed the dates around when we rebooked the bookings.
Yeah.
We flipped.
Call it Doug's last round number birthday.
There it is. Chaille's writing.
Yeah, we flipped the dates a little bit and
That's good.
changed everything around because if we'd actually taken the dates as they were and just put them straight into the dates, they just moved the dates that were in November or to the dates in March, Doug would have been celebrating his 50th birthday in Sally Tomatoes.
Roner Park.
Runner Park. Oh,
It's the worst.
holy fuck.
So
Rather anticlimactic.
yeah, whereas Reno on a Saturday, woo! Come on.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So anyway, mentioning Morgan Murphy.
No, South
The
by
great
Southwest.
Morgan Murphy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Hi, Morgan.
where Doug is going to host a show at South by Southwest
Yeah.
on March the 14th with Morgan Murphy, Brendan Walsh, and Glenn Wool.
Oh, fuck.
And
There's a
this is
killer
going to be
fucking
for our
lineup.
best friends in comedy,
That's
CISO, who will film the show and then put
filmed
it out.
for CISO. This is a special.
Yeah,
That's a fucking
Great.
killer special right there.
you know, with
That's
a
lineup.
high concept name, Doug Stanhope and Friends.
Ah. That's his-
Wait, what did we come up with last night?
Doug Stanhope, the comics.
Yeah, I like that better.
I agree.
It echoes, yeah.
Why can't we fight for that?
Oh, we will.
You should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to fight.
Yeah.
Doug,
Don't
you
worry.
are
Their
Right.
debut. You were their marquee name to fucking roll out,
Yeah.
man.
He's the Marquis. So
Marquis.
there we go.
I had a dream last night
Just-
that
sorry,
Rich Ross punched me in the fucking stomach for hugging him.
Here's an important.
He said it reminded him of his dad.
Whoa.
Sorry.
There's a.
Why did you have a boner?
Bingo, are you
Whoa.
leaving?
Bingo, ¿dónde vas?
Yeah?
I have my appointment in the morning.
Are you going in there or are you going home?
Little house.
I could go east, I could go west. It was all up to me to decide. That's a little shout out to Jeff Tate, a little Bob Seger poor rendition.
important
Pleasant
point
dreams,
of order
sweetie pie.
for South by Southwest because people are going to ask us. The only
sakes,
the only
take a
way
picture of
you
Bingo.
the only way you get into any shows at South by Southwest is by having a pass for the whole festival. There are no individual tickets.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's odd.
So
Good, fuck him.
Money grab.
Aye, fuck him. Have you ever told your story?
of course I have. Yeah,
Tell it again.
But I still like to save it for parties.
But on the podcast.
I'm sure I
This
have.
is a party, is it?
I'm sure I still told it very early days.
Drunkenly, yeah.
I'll do Brian Hennigan.
No, don't do it now.
Oh,
No?
fuck.
You're not like
Let me
that.
write it down for when we do
bunch
the
of
Chad with the
fucking
email,
teasers.
and then you can do that.
Anyway,
A
so
non sequitur.
South by Southwest, March the 14th. That's where Austin.
But hold on a second.
Well-
I had no idea. I thought you were just going down to host something.
Yeah.
But it being
Yeah,
a
I'm
see something,
hosting
that's
it.
great. But with Glenn Wool,
Fuck.
Brendan Walsh, and Morgan Murphy, that's
I'll keep my
That's
mouth
strong
shut.
as
Yeah.
fuck. I'll keep my mouth shut.
stay out of the way. Let them tell the jokes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In this venue called Esther's Follies, which is basically
Esther's Follies.
Wow.
Esther's Follies.
Ziegfeld Follies.
The sign in the between the what we call the dining room and the living room.
In the main
Velveeta
house.
room.
The Velveeta room
Velveeta
is
room.
beside Esther Follies. They're connected.
Oh.
So we stole that sign, the Velveeta room that's in our living room, dining room.
I did not know that.
Well, we call that the Velveeta room now.
Yes.
Why don't
It's
you?
funny. I should have said that.
when we were down there
Say
casing the
cheese.
joint, the guy remembered you again. Oh, Doug Stanhope, he used to play here. Older guy, beard. I mean, oh, God knows.
Yeah, word of mouth. I filmed in the
Yeah,
Velveeta
there
room.
you go.
Yeah, I remember the last time. I remember we did Red 7 and we tried to do the live podcast with all the drunken assholes. I mean, your friends.
Bad.
But I remember
your
it was right after.
Did you say that? Of
It
course
was
I
My
did.
friends left. The fans stayed.
Whoa.
It was the week after South by Southwest, and the smell of urine was so strong that one of the cocktail servers came by like
Oh, my bag still smelled like it. I couldn't even get on a plane.
a forest
The
and we're
urine
like,
smell.
we're like, why does it smell? Is there like an open pit, like urinal? She goes, oh, this is the merch booth. And like last week was South by Southwest, and people were just coming back here and peeing the whole night.
What?
What
the
goes on here?
What is that?
Yes,
Yeah.
you had an
Set
open
up
pit
here.
urinal.
I know, but it's-
in the merch booth.
Because it's a lot of musicians. That's why. It's not comedians or proper people.
Yeah.
It's
It was
musicians.
that's what exactly, but it was a little off-putting. That this,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
this
just
was
slightly.
this is where they told it. You didn't get you don't have a hot hose you can wrangle over here and just give it a fucking squirt, man. Jesus, they did. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
That's another one of those ones that I
God
haven't
damn.
listened to in a long time.
That's not
That
right.
live podcast.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So that's a good little announcement.
Two beekeepers. Two beekeepers run into one another.
Shut
At
up.
the
We're not
convention.
doing this.
Actually, you have to stop.
Why?
Let him continue.
Okay.
And the one and the one beekeeper runs into the other. He says, "Oh, you're a beekeeper. How many hives do you have?" And he says, "Oh, I get to." See, I fucked it up. All right, we'll save it for another one.
Nobody. I was wanting to wait till you get to the end and do a Brendan Walsh. Nobody laugh at this.
There's the preamp.
I love.
No one ever does laugh at it except for me.
Maybe you can tell the
The
story.
two beekeepers run into one another.
They meet at a beekeeper convention.
Of course
for God's
they do.
sake.
Wow.
Of course
that
they
changes. That changes. Now this is a professional meeting.
Beekeepers don't just run into each other.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Well,
I researched the joke.
of course you do.
Sure you did.
How many bees do you have? And
Oh, God, it's still going.
About 500,000. You know? And how many hives is that? He said, it's half a dozen. How many bees do you have? He goes, oh, I've got 5 million. Oh, that's quite a bit of bees. How many hives is that? He says, oh, just the one. You have 5 million bees in just one hive? And the other beekeeper says, aye, fuck 'em.
Chaille had to fucking finger prompt you through that.
No, I was telling Tracy that I want one more drink.
Tracy,
I want 5 more. I want 5 more drinks.
She wanted 5 million
Tracy, I
more
need 5 more
fucking drinks.
scotches over here
That's fucking the best.
in one glass.
It's the second best.
Oh, that's great. Well, okay,
And
that
if
which
you don't
begs
know
the question we
if
want
you
to
don't
ask.
know my favorite joke,
Okay.
well, then you shouldn't
I'll
be
bite.
listening to the podcast.
Maybe Hennigan should tell your favorite joke.
There you
As
go.
me.
Which
And
one's
work
that?
on it for
That
next
would be
week.
fair. Work on it for next week.
Is that the? Oh yeah, another one.
You know the one.
He knows
yeah.
the one. Yeah. Look at him. You know the one.
I'll think about that.
What's time to a pig?
Whoa.
Well, that's always good to put the punchline out there first. I want to address something that's come up in some tweets. Although I'm very flattered that some people have suggested this, I always knew that I never came up with the term shit gibbon. And it became
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that came
The
up in the
shit-gibbon,
news.
yes.
Yeah.
You don't know this.
That was huge.
yeah. And so I used it once on a podcast and everyone seemed to like the term.
Was
It's
it
a
on
very-
a commercial?
yeah, it was on a one.
You used one
Yeah,
on one of the
Hey,
commercials.
Stanhope, you keep saying fuck, but that's not your word.
Yeah. Well, no, but the thing is, people were going, oh, that, because there's the Philadelphia legislator who attacks Trump said, come and try and attack me, you fucking orange shit gibbon, or something like that.
Right, right.
And people were tweeting, oh, yeah, that's Hennigan did that. That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very flattering, but
Provenance.
I have my influence.
Well, we did come up with
on
the
colloquial
term
language is not that strong.
has been
Colloquialism.
edited out of this podcast that you're going to have to wait for the fucking book.
Book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
But
Is that true? I mean,
Yeah.
Of course it's true. Sure, I'm
It's-
sorry.
It's on Urban Dictionary.
Not only
and there's
did
no
they use
credit.
Not only did they use the term, they, as the example sentence, used the entire sentence that I have used for
As in
very,
ex-
The
Yeah.
very first.
Isn't-
Oh, those rotten
Can't you
bastards.
submit like
Here, no, it's no. I'm flattered.
well, hold on.
I would like
Don't
to
we
be
have
credited.
friends, killer termites, that can submit something as like, hey, Doug Stanhope came up with that. You quoted him
Yes.
in the example.
No. I'm flattered,
Yeah.
and they will after the book comes out.
Yeah.
But of course.
And I've already put it out there.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is great.
There's so much of this book that you go, if you're that guy that knows everything I ever did, yeah, you're going to go, no, I already heard it. Well, and then when I talk to people like Brian and Alex O'Mara, all these,
Alex O'Mara.
it's like
Great
this
man.
story. You know the story about it? No, I don't know that. No, I don't know that. Like, oh, really? Even my, all right, yeah, fuck it.
You came up with one today, and I was like, really? What?
I have. I just assume every one of you has been around for every second of my life and remembers it.
Well, you don't hive brain the whole thing.
Sorry, yeah, I had a secret, more interesting life that I never told you about for 27 years.
Anyway, the interesting thing about shit gibbon is if you look into the etymology of it, it goes
Etymology.
all the way back, and the first instance you can find of it is actually from Australia, believe it or not. And it
Oi, oi, oi.
and
Are there gibbons?
and it's a particularly nuanced use, which it was used in bootlegging circles when bootlegging was still a thing. And a shit gibbon was somebody who traded copies of bootlegs without understanding how difficult they were to make.
Oh, not booze. You're talking about recorded media.
Yeah, recorded media.
Yes.
Changes everything.
And I love the
Yes.
idea that it was such a specific reference.
Yes. No, that is very
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it.
No, it's very cool.
I don't know.
That's
if
my smart fuck note for the night.
That was pretty fucking great.
That sounds pretty
I never-
specific.
Australian
about it.
provenance.
Yeah.
if I never talked about it.
All the way back to 2000.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
Yes. 1 year before. Hello, Hal.
Hennigan brought up a good point back in the days where people were monkeys with their new phones before they were trained
we're talking flip phone era.
Yeah.
to tape your show. Everyone would just tape your show. Like even professional athletes on the parade float for their championship are sitting there
Yeah.
filming. Like every network is filming you, you fucking knucklehead.
Yeah. Athletes.
Do you
Yeah.
think that your cell phone
Not my
footage-
point of view. Not my world.
I mean, you'd watch the closing ceremony of the Olympics, and there'd be like
I know.
filming
Everybody.
themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just filming a stadium where there's no focal point.
There's nothing.
It's just
No focal
flash
point.
bulbs
Exactly.
and
Do you
fucking smoke
think
machines.
that your iPhone is doing better than Fox? I assume you have DVR where
Yeah.
you can film ESPN and get better footage than you looking like a fucking chump sitting there with your
shaky.
You're
You're holding a flag and a phone.
Peanuts, popcorns, yeah.
the hubris of
hubris.
after everyone had seen you win the Super Bowl, sat through it, you got them fucking VIP seating, and then later on, hey, you want to see? You'd be like Tom Konopka. I got footage.
I got the pictures.
Yes, Tom Konopka going, look, I did a video
Of the dogs.
Bisbee. Well, I live here. Tweet that. But I already watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Look at my phone. Look at my phone. I was there, Dad. I was there. I was there on I was on the float with you. You were filming the float that Fox was filming, that NBC was filming with way better footage.
In fact, we could see the float with your fucking shaky hand photo. I just see like lines of people along the street.
We're back to
You had the
What the fuck is
opportunity
that?
to sit on that float like a Greek statue.
Exactly.
And instead, you
God.
sat on that float
David.
looking like the chump in row ZZ5 with a fucking, iPhone in your hand. You fucking chump.
Yeah, take that, bitch.
What did he just
What
say?
the fuck?
Zed.
I didn't say iPhone 5. It was
he likes
fucking-
to, when he gets drunk, he goes back
It was
to
deep.
his
It was
fancy
deep,
lad
yet
roots.
effective.
Don't make me throw petrol on you.
He won't say the letter Z. He says Z as they do
Like 0 is nil.
in his
Zed.
posh fancy lad higher schooling that he went to.
I went to a working
Finishing
class
school.
school, I'll have you know.
Yes.
I adopted rather, the posh way of speaking later when I realized I wanted to communicate with other human beings.
What when you
Konnichiwa.
like your foster parents and you like when you were adopted?
What?
Ow!
Oh,
you
damn.
I just
Calling-
I cast a wide net.
It was a big one. Fuck.
Yeah.
Look at it.
calling Hennigan a fancy lad is the same way you wind up Inman. I'm not a fucking fancy lad.
You can't.
I must admit, I would agree with that. Yeah. I realized that. Yeah, that's a very good point.
No, I found out because
well,
you hate birds because you were into ornithology
Etymologist.
early on.
What was it?
What?
The RSVP? What was the acronym?
RSPB. RSPB.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah, wait. Why would that clue you into the fact that I don't like being classified as posh?
No, because you definitely you had an upbringing where you weren't like always with the cool kids. You were a bird. You were in a
No one who
ornithology-
watches birds is fucking cool.
I know.
I was desperate for friendship and used to hang out in the woods.
Well, I didn't say
Okay,
desperate.
That
You
was
did.
it.
Hang out in the woods with the birds that he hates.
Yeah, believe me.
So the serial killer.
My childhood and teenage years were not a fucking carnival of friendship.
It's a carnival of souls.
I was
Chaille
trying to.
Great B
watches
movie, by the
birds.
way.
I was trying to be delicate.
Chaille
and-
watches birds.
Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah,
Look,
exactly.
I
I just don't know why
The
he
Great
did.
Blue Heron.
I don't know why he didn't.
I was
like
witness
it.
to this magnificence. Crickets.
Go on.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
Doug was talking about bootlegging.
Yes,
Thank you.
He certainly was.
Brian
To which
used
you responded.
point out that the people when everyone was filming you on stage and the audiences, at least mine, have been trained, nah, you don't do that. But Brian pointed out the fact that the expression bootlegging came from when you actually had to have this giant rig in a cowboy boot with wires going up through
Really?
to bootleg a concert.
Yeah, the whole thing about when you literally used to have to smuggle in a tiny, so to speak, Nakamichi,
Meaning giant.
Nakamichi
Fuck.
recorder
God
to
damn.
get a quality recording of a gig.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And therefore, there was some. Therefore, that's why when you go back to the bootlegging era, why that would be such a mark of disdain. The idea that you're just trading around copies that other people have made without having gone to the trouble of smuggling in a fucking, reel-to-reel recorder up your back.
Reel-to-reel.
You know, so. But wait a minute, I see a glint of pseudo revenge in Chaille's eyes.
Wow.
No, I was going to say, when I first started going to concerts in the late 70s, we went to Point Blank, Blackfoot, and Foghat at the Fabulous
Foghat. I
Forum.
threw that name at him last night.
And we were not content with just getting tickets to the show.
No, you weren't.
We had to bootleg the show.
Of course.
What did you wheel in?
Well,
A fucking wax cylinder?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It's my baby.
I need this to breathe. It's my brother and I, my twin brother, and I can't remember who had it, but one of us was fitted with a jock strap that
fuck.
didn't have the cup in.
Jock legging.
Like you had a cup and there was like this pouch, right?
The
we
pouch,
took the
of
cup
course.
out and we put a recorder in there.
But of course, what else would you do?
This is like the late 70s. This is pre-Walkman. This is like a weird Panasonic thing.
Cock legging days.
yeah, exactly.
And I remember us going, it's like, don't waste it on Point Blank. No one Maybe the last three.
Wow.
If Blackfoot comes on for an encore, then we'll hit record. But we're saving.
that's
saving this for Foghat.
Exactly, but that's brilliant. You see, there was an aspect of discernment in what you had to record.
fuck
There
yeah.
was definitely discernment.
And you had, I don't remember what it was, where you had a one side of the tape and you flipped the fucking thing over, right? And you didn't know. You had to feel it like click or something, right? But I remember at one point it was like, now.
As Chaille reaches into his imaginary
He's grabbing-
job.
And then-
for the
Like
listeners.
you're holding
grabbing
this
his
up,
package.
but like there's a million lighters and one recorder. And it was, why the fuck would we even, I don't think we ever even listened to it.
Of course not.
It's like the same thing. They're recording you, but they're never going to look at it. They're not going to see you now. They're going to watch you through the little screen.
Yes.
And then when they go home, they go, oh, I went to saw this thing. And it was never going to go anywhere.
Unless a black man gets killed by a police officer,
Yes.
there's no reason to film.
One of my favorite phrases of Doug, you fucking low rent Zapruder.
Whoa. Yes.
Great phrase.
Straight to the Dealey Plaza reference.
But we've talked about this on stage a million times when you had to shut down the audience that was filming. You're like, no, fuck you. And then, no, fuck you. And then the third time, hey, sir, I wasn't kidding the first two times. No, put your fucking camera away.
yeah.
Then some chaos breaks out in the fucking show and someone has to be dragged out by their fucking heels. No one films that.
Yeah.
And that's what gets the hits.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And a million others. Yeah. Someone gets dragged out on their heels, but I've already yelled at them, don't film my act. I don't want shit that I'm working out new material on the internet until I put it out on a special, then steal it. But then fisticuffs start at the end of the night and no one's filming it. You're all watching. We'll film that shit. The same way you film a cop shooting an unarmed black kid. Yeah, that's not going to be on my special.
Yeah, there's a difference between a performance and an incident.
Film the incident.
We're both guilty of the Oklahoma City thing because I was
I thought that was Timothy McVeigh.
The gentleman, Dan or Dave, the guy that was the security there that night was so awesome. He handled it so well. It's on the video.
Yes. Yeah. No.
What?
Keep going.
What?
Yep.
What's wrong with that mic?
I was doing Tom Konopka. I was doing
that-
doing you while you're away.
You and I both did this. You watched like them like
Okay, man.
working her out of it's I'll put the link in the show notes on this thing, but it was that night. It's all over YouTube, and it's the people that did record it. But you probably should have said, how come everyone's not filming this? Because it escalated and it was going by me, and I'm standing there fucking gobsmacked myself. I was not recording it.
I was 90 seconds away from my closing.
You were in it.
Oh, no, I was in my closing bit. I was 90 seconds before completing it, where I go, no, I'm stopping. I'm going to have you thrown out, and then I'll say the last 90 seconds of my closing bit, because I can't accept your behavior and let other people think that's okay. Yeah, they should have filmed that. At that point, I was so defeated that I didn't think. Oh, by the way, everyone filmed this. Oh, that's the worst. One of the worst things in comedy is when something goes so perfectly wrong that people think it's a setup.
Oh
Yes.
Or someone is a plant.
Right.
We just had something like that where you're like, oh, this looks like a setup.
But again, the Edinburgh thing, I don't know if that's going to be in the book or not.
Oh, yeah. Scott Capurro?
No. The tablet thing, that one we talked about.
The tablet thing.
The pill.
Oh, yeah. No.
Tablet.
Well, that happened. That what happened with Dara O'Brien.
Yeah. People.
That story is in the book.
O'Brien.
The other story, but not the. People have given me pills. Well, Chaille, you were there. Someone gave me fucking mushrooms. They threw them on stage in Washington, D.C. And then me and Brendan Walsh went up and stole the American flag out of that place.
no.
And we were marching to the. That's not in the book.
Was that
John Phillips is
Should be.
You guys went on the roof with a flag you stole from a room?
Well, we
I was
tried to
asleep
go to
in
the
a chair. I have a
Pentagon.
picture of me asleep in a chair.
Yeah.
Like a chair where I'm like someone like shook me up in a blender and poured me into a chair. like legs and arms
Yeah.
hanging out. And you guys took pictures around me.
I'm not taking notes right now for the reason that as I'm writing this book, more and more stories come up. That was the night at Arlington Draft House where
Yes.
someone threw a mushroom chocolate at the stage and I ate it. And then I'm tripping my balls off. And the guy who threw it afterwards said, you ate the entire thing? That's enough for...
You remember where we went out?
Then, I had just bought a brand new suit in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania the night before or 2 nights before.
Suit capital of America.
Wilkes-Barre.
Bar.
Yeah.
How dare you correct my fucking Wilkes-Barre? It's not Wilkes-Barre.
Well, some of the people who live there say that. What the
Whoa,
fuck do they
Tom.
know?
Hey,
What
Tom.
the fuck do they know?
We
Tom.
fucking marched. We went to the Latino
Salsa place.
Salsa is
On the next block.
They had a salsa, it's not Mexican, but just Spanish
Yeah.
bar next door.
Cool.
I'm fucking blazing
Yeah.
after I get off stage. I'm in my. This is not my goofy suit. This was a Men's Warehouse suit.
Right.
You were
A
down.
Washington
Whoa,
D.C.
whoa, whoa.
suit.
Like you were
Wasn't it
selling
a
something.
tux? Didn't you get a tux or something?
No, I got a
You spent
fucking-
like $600 on a fucking suit.
sure it's not-
Like
are
we
you
had
sure-
we had an
are you
afternoon off.
Are you sure it's not the tux that you wore in the photo shoot for
No,
GQ?
it wasn't a tux. It
It
wasn't a
wasn't-
tux.
this was-
Doug went in and they sold
Men's
like a
Warehouse.
$200 tie or something. Everything was
Wow.
ridiculously priced. It's like, I'm getting a suit. And
the overcoat.
Wow.
The
Like
important thing.
everything.
yeah, did
I
they-
looked Washington D.C. when I was playing D.C.
Wow.
Arlington, Virginia.
Yeah.
Then I'm tripping my balls off, and the only close bar was this all Latino. What do you call that?
My
music?
favorite song.
I don't know.
The music.
salsa.
But it was like a 15-piece brass
Oh,
band.
yeah, the accordion, horn section, the whole they're like timbales.
Yeah,
and
what do you
shit.
call
Yeah, yeah.
that?
Tejano.
Where
Umbria.
everyone knows how to dance and move in the salsa dance.
You're doing a salsa right there, my friend.
I
look at
was.
you, man.
I'm
You got
fucking
the moves,
salsa
man.
dancing. This was not like
Shake it, baby.
it was fucking fantastic. And I was in love
For
with
you.
everyone there, and they all hated me because I looked like I was a fucking Washington D.C.
Of course.
douchebag. I'm
Insider.
some fucking state senator that I'm gonna go see how the other half lives.
Yeah.
No,
The little
I'm wearing
people.
this suit as a joke, but I can't explain it right
of course
now.
not.
Do you want to dance? And I'm dancing all by myself.
Fuck. Who's talking? Oh, I love it. That is fun.
I think
where's the hat?
at some point I was trying to talk our way in like some stupid like California landscaper Espanol.
What? What?
yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm having little flashbacks.
It means
Spanglish.
We used to go to Costa Rica. We still occasionally sometimes do.
Last podcast.
But so you were speaking Costa Rican.
No, I
Yeah.
worked in landscaping in Southern California for like 6 years.
Did you?
Ah.
Why don't you get back to your
Hispanohablante.
roots and fucking clean up around here?
I'm trying to. I just can't get a crew.
Whoa.
Fucking Mr. Fallback plan.
I mean, I didn't pick up a shovel. I just told someone to pick up a shovel.
In perfect Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imperfect, Yeah.
I bet they were really impressed with my grasp of the language when I told them, no more good,
No more good.
try harder.
Shovel more.
De nalgas.
Most shovel. Well, after salsa dancing, where I realized no one
We didn't
wanted
last
me
very
to-
long there. It was like one drink. And
I
check, please.
Eventually felt danger, and then Walsh and I were going to go march on the Pentagon.
Yes.
Which
Fucking
was
Brendan Walsh.
very close. So we got down there and then realized this is a bad idea. We're in front of the Pentagon.
Gee, you think?
And I think it was my idea to turn back. So we went back.
It wouldn't
to the
have been
Holiday
Brendan's.
Inn, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
You were right there.
Yeah,
That's 100% true.
That was a good
that
call.
You were the one who said, "Hey, how about we turn back?"
Absolutely.
I think it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. I
We're
was
in
a
complete
fucking
agreement.
role model, man.
Yeah, Brendan would have been like General McCarthy. I shall return
shall
and right
return.
fucking now.
There you go.
Are you talking about Andrew McCarthy or
Walsh.
General McCarthy?
Jenny McCarthy.
I don't know
Stop.
if you're
Jenny
even
McCarthy?
being sarcastic now, but Walsh
Just a
is
tad.
always up for the goof.
Oh, I know.
Just a tad.
So I don't know if you're being
No, we're not being-
sarcastic.
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're casticking.
I went back and we went back to the Holiday Inn. I think it was a Holiday Inn.
Right.
Either way, we went up to a top floor, found the American flag in some banquet room on the top floor,
that's great.
stole it, brought it back down to our room for some reason.
There's pictures of me like folded
never
over
seen
the
that.
chair that I'm in, and like Walsh with like this like Iwo Jima fucking stabbing the flag
Iwo
in
Jima
the
shot.
carpet,
That's
like
fucking
with the
great.
flag behind me, and I'm like, and I didn't see it. It was my camera.
Iconic.
I found it a couple days later. It is, that was shocking. You guys went.
Oh.
You guys were cruising a hotel on like floors that you weren't on with an American flag.
I didn't know I shouldn't have ate the whole chocolate.
There we are. Yes.
That was the.
And you can't regurgitate it
course
into
not.
Brendan Walsh's mouth like a baby bird to give him half. Yeah,
He'd be up for it.
he would.
You set him up.
Try harder, Stanhope. Try harder.
Not anymore.
This book will be. I'm on. This book will be shit I've already talked about, written, podcasted, had in my act. Yeah, I have one life. So
Yeah.
it'll be 25 years of shit
Yeah.
that I remember that goes into a book.
Yeah.
The next book should be shit Walsh remembers,
There you go.
Rouse remembers,
Right.
Becker remembers.
Through the eyes of.
Yes.
Exactly.
Blood autobiography.
I think that's what
the
isn't
one.
that what they call an obituary?
Ho!
Epitaph.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the title of the third book.
Reluctant epitaph. Okay.
They told me I did this.
They told me I did this.
So I've been told.
Things I've been told that I've done.
Exactly.
But we'll make it in Latin so it sounds clever.
Yes.
Got anything else before we hang up?
Go ahead.
Hunter Thompson died on this day.
That is correct. We had a lot of shit. Joey Diaz and fucking
Joey
Ralphie
Diaz died?
May. No.
Ralphie May died on the same day as
Stop! You're killing me and them.
Hey, Joey Diaz is
Good brother.
passing, brought to you by Tom Konopka.
North Jersey, we love you. He's alive and will live forever. Jersey Jiu-Jitsu.
I think what he's
Joey.
saying is long live the king. Joey
That's right.
Diaz has
Mad
passed,
flavor, baby.
has passed on.
Douglas.
what are you doing?
Wait a second. Is that right?
Why are you sitting over there?
Sidney Poitier.
I have a mic here
Hey,
for
I'm
you.
trying to fucking close this out.
Close it.
Mishka Shubaly.
Mishka. Happy birthday, Mishka. A
is,
couple days late.
He's doing the UK.
UK, baby.
Yeah, fucking get on it. If he's missing dates, some fell out. I don't know. Fucking look up Mishka Shubaly, at Mishka Shubaly, at Doug Stanhope, at Real Tom Konopka, at HD Fatty. He's not here tonight.
We love you.
But that's Chad Shank, at Brian Hennigan.
No, Mr. Hennigan.
Mr. Hennigan.
Mr.
At
Hennigan.
Mr. Hennigan. Just fucking fuck Facebook. At Ggreg Chaille.
Go, Reg.
Chaille. Let's play some Mishka Shubaly.
Hey, one more thing.
Wow.
Thanks, Bill Nash.
Oh, fuck. I didn't. Yeah, thanks, Bill Nash.
Yeah.